Hello everyone, my name is Rosa and welcome back for some good Lovecraft goodness with The Shore. I think it's a walking sim. It's going to be it's not going to be a long one. Pretty maybe 1-2 episodes in length. Uh, Heard it's a bit of a walking simulator, but I love Lovecraft, so it's not going to be anything like. Well, it's going to be something like Call of Cthulhu, because Lovecraft, and so we're expecting tentacles, maybe a fish person. If it's a fish person, I like it, but we'll see how we go. This bad boy. I actually don't know much about it.
My dear Ellie, I have to find her.
Classic Waterkin Sims start. Have a body you can just sort of turn on the spot. Oof. Okay. Can you see that? Oh, okay. There's a little bit of latency. This the thing? It is.
Arguing with John about how many actual days have passed since we ended up here. It seems that all of our hopes are drifting away, like these bottles should do. They always return to the island as if something is leading them back here. If you are reading this, we need your help.
Okay. Oop. This is a bit of a worry because I've played with the settings a few times and it keeps crashing it for me. I need to slow that down a bit. That's a bit more reasonable for me. So yeah, alright. Rough start. We got a seagull. We got a sad man on an island and a lighthouse. This is giving me massive Dear Esther vibes. Obviously with the talking as well. Hey, if you've never played Dear Esther, just check it out. Because I like it.
A shred of hope. Oh, what a man needs to keep moving before he loses his sanity and his will. Walking along the shore reminded me of the walks I used to have with my wife.
Okay. Sad guy marooned. I'm going to assume... Oh, I can sprint a bit. Oh, that's a nest. I was wondering if that was some kind of like symbols etched into the island there. Into the rock. But yeah, that'll be my last reference to the other game, which I love. Absolutely fond of. I'm going to be trying to focus on this. Alright. So I don't know how spooky it's going to be, but...
We armed ourselves and walked along the shore. To our surprise, we came across other ships that had wrecked without any trace of survivors. It was like a graveyard for ships. Our compass goes mad any time we try to set a course off the island. Our captain says it's because of the volcanic dust. We think he's gone mad. Sounds like the captain was right.
Possibly. I would have thought we were like on some North American, like Northeast American section. Oh. We got that. Got the pendant. My wife gave this pendant to Ellie before she left us. Glad to have found this. Very important to her. I refuse to believe my daughter was swallowed by the vicious sea. I'm sure she was washed up on the shore somewhere around here. I'll find her and give this back. Okay, so we're looking for our daughter. That's why we're here. Ellie. That's what we're looking for. That's the letters down the bottom there as well. Now, did I see something to pick up, or was that just telling me to... No jump? Telling me to look at the inventory.
They speak of a fisherman who was lost in a stranded sea. He never came back. Now I know where he lies. What misfortunes could have drove him here?
Okay, so what these... I know there's the candles down there, but... Okay, that's got to be the main way to the lighthouse over there. We're going to be going over to... follow these candles. Who's lighting these? That rock looks mighty suspicious, but I might be reading into it.
I have offered my right arm and spoke the correct words in his absence. Only pain accompanies me towards my demise. I was forced to leave the lighthouse. There's something wrong in all of us. Only the slumbering God can save us now.
Of course.
What God is he talking about?
I think we know. Oh yeah, I was right about the suspicious rock. Can I? No. Oh wait, there's writing on... Oh right, he gave the right arm. Well, there it is. Cthulhu Riley. And the whole Fatagan language junk. I don't know the whole thing. I'm a Lovecraft fan, but not that strong. That I know all the lingo. Yeah, thank you. Cool. Cool rock. Shell thing. Totem. Is this on all of them? Well, there's an obelisk. There's an obelisk. Alright, so I like this. It's a bit more open world. So you could definitely...
As we synced our feet in the sand for the last time, she asked me to tell her one of my stories about the wild sea. I could hear each of her breaths being shorter and shorter. And by the time I finished my story, pneumonia took her life.
I think I may have disrupted that. Here's another boy. Nope. We're not going back there? So that doesn't look like that's the way. Maybe I can remove it. I don't know how much I think I'm getting the vibes at the start here. It is pretty heavy on the walking sim. And lots of people say that as a okay, so we got a little bit more than the regular. I hear voices. Hey Nelly. Hello? Or a coin of ominous phrase carved in one of the sides. In the cosmos there are things we know, things unknown, and in between there are windows. Oh, this is a pillow in the sea. Oh man. Two idols missing from the statues I sacrificed. Do not enter the sea, it belongs to them. Lost track of the time, no escape. There's another one. Forms a sculpture unknown to me. I actually recognize this as from the original. Just the music. Looks familiar. I've seen something similar from where I come from. Lots of these sculptures. That one I kept. This statue has a very malevolent aura. I know taking this with me was a grave mistake. Nevertheless, I believe this artifact is connected to this mysterious island. I have never seen anything similar, and I do not understand what it represents. To me, this is just an abstract piece of art. There was a page with some insight about the object, but after explaining how it was retrieved, the author went into a rather morbid tangent. Golly. No eyelids. Short blue tongue. Body structure seems to be very strong. Shark eyes? I tried to speak to them, but in return they hissed and growled and made all kinds of weird noises. No trace of language. I have never seen such creatures before. Something is wrong here, like the god have forsaken this place and its creations. The fish people, are no humans at all. They are hostile. They seem very aggressive. There is no trace of civilized behavior on them. Yet they seem to understand our movements, as they have seen humans before. The fish-like deformities on them are present. They have tried several times to ambush us. The only solution for us is to stay near the lighthouse. I will study more of these abominations of the deep. This artifact we found, this statue, it looks ancient. Captain says we should take it back with us, and it could make us rich. David, on the other hand, believes that a foul stench of evil dwells within it. What utter rubbish. From the moment we wrecked here, he hasn't stopped talking about bad luck and otherworldly omens. I heard him talking to himself about throwing it back to the sea. I am almost certain he's mad. He's obsessed with these disgusting leeches he's found. He can't stop talking about how these worms have at least 9 stomachs, more than 30 brains, and at least 18 testicles. He says that quality matters rather than quantity. We couldn't stop making jokes about it last night. After some time he took it personally, thinking we were mocking him. He moved to the 3rd floor of the lighthouse to continue his little experiments. Hi boy, taking that. But no comment. Oh, but I am taking these notes. Abnormal body shape, no symmetrical shape that could define logical form. Asymmetrical mouths all over its body, colouring and injured, it seemingly forgotten. It's been 27 days since we were here. Came across something that our minds still cannot comprehend. How can such a thing exist? How does God justify this act? How can he allow such monsters to roam upon his creation? My mind is terrorized a million times, and I will try to visualize this as I try to visualize this beast. My hand is shaking as I draw each line. It's a plague of the mind. I decide to give it a name, the monster with 1,000 mouths. It may seem strange, but I heard a voice, or more like a whisper in my ears, shivers down my spine. So we are deep in the Eldritch Abominations right at the start. So it looks like each of these notes was its own thing. I'm missing one, and then we got messages in the bottle down here. These are all the collectibles. I like that. I don't like how every time I leave my screen there, it pops out of existence. I do. Or the textures pop out, I mean. Obelisk over there. One over there. That's in the sea. Can't move it around. We got a boat. Goal. That's our next destination, I guess. I think that one we go down that way. Otherwise we can go up around. So I think we're down to that boat. I just turn it on. That's it.
Those uneducated fools. They won't let me write for them. They're all fishermen with dirty, scuffed clothes and smell horrible. Their beards reek of alcohol and spit comes out when they talk. Like rather stay another 4 hours at this point and take care of the problematic mechanisms of this handcrafted construct. I do not regret this journey. It certainly made life more interesting since then. Not to mention the view from up here. All of the hatred, misery, and sadness of mankind fade away into the line where the sea and the sky collide. He is not wrong there. It's a hell of a view.
It's definitely getting faster and faster. What is this? We turned it on. There's a piece missing. Oh man, is this gonna be like little collectibles? Do I need to come back?
I swear I saw something towards the horizon, behind the mist. It wasn't a whale or a great white shark. Its many legs stretched 100 feet, submerging its body into the sea. It looked as if it was infected by 1,000 parasites. Its tentacle mouth, it spit out black, disgusting and disfigured blob-like figures. The moment they fell into the sea, they swam away faster than a dolphin. As the mist kept rising, I could barely see the creature. That wasn't a good sign. I should start placing those talismans I found at the bottom of the lighthouse around the pathways we made.
Oh shit. Hey. You're right there. Okay. Right into it. I actually, in the distance achievement, okay, so this is little things. What I will do actually is voice volume, crank it. And we'll... I don't want to do it. Let's turn the music down a little bit. He's not got such a big, commanding voice. I definitely went with like kind of a tired, strained kind of job with the voice, but not, you know, it's not. Oh, that floor's a meme. So here's this thing, I don't know if I should like start scouring to try and see if I can find a piece, or if it's I go away, come back, maybe. Now you telling me to keep away. The fuck is this?
Your fault, Dad. Mom is now dead, and soon never come.
Oh, stop it! It's not my daughter's voice.
Okay. I was just having to look around, see if I can... This is definitely more than I thought it was. I think in terms of puzzles, and I do need to find... I need to find the key for to the cell of the lighthouse, right? That's what I need to do, and I need to get... I'm hoping so. It's not so linear as I thought. So maybe get into that boat. I can I'll find like the key or something down there and I can come back. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Floating rock. I don't think that is Lovecraft magic. Just love that. I like little tentacles over the rock I came past. Oh shit. Now these fish people, are they... Or is this a puzzle? Maybe that's what it is. It's like little sections with little puzzles. Alright lads. I had one of you. You're missing your one. Probably a good idea I nuke the fuck out of there. Was that it? The hidden ritual. Okay, yeah, so it is like... little, you find little pieces, can come back. Do stuff. Okay, so it's not just like very linear. Okay. These are gates. These are gates. Which I need to find keys to open the way for. So that it's a lighthouse like a hub. That's what I'm thinking. I was trying to... Just trying to ignore that. Hello! Ooh. Nice little fish head. Alright, we're going into the void.
Ellie!
Nope, just spooky ritual thing. Makes my vision go green. Okay. Okay. I don't know if there's actually monsters. Am I seeing that? Or is it just fucking with me? Fuck.
Proceed into the pit. There's something I would like to show you.
What is that voice? Get out of my head.
Can't actually move. Yeah, I don't want to. That's the thing. That's the thing. Isn't there that... I don't know if it's a creepypasta or a true thing, but there's like some like pit in India that they found like loads and loads of bodies in, just lying around. I think it was just creepypasta. We're going in. Hey.
Monolith is the key of the silent. Break it free.
Doesn't move. Where are we, Wes? Where are we in relation to everything else? Jesus. Like, I wake up going like, yeah, I'm gonna find my daughter. Nah, already enslaved by an elder god. Spinning. Is that what we're doing? We're spinning? Looks like we're just spinning. I might have to hit all three of them. Oh no, there's the lighthouse. Way over there. Behind the boat. We're definitely way far away. So it doesn't look like we've got like the whole island to explore. It does look like we've just got kind of little sections centered around the lighthouse, ways to unlock, and then these monoliths. There's one over there as well. That's gotta be it.
To see the world through the eyes of a god, like a dream and a flash of light. Beware the existence of mind.
Oh, it's a little dude.
Grasp time in your conscious mind.
Bye. Okay. Back in with the little dudes. And do I have a way out? I think these are fish people. Oh, these are just a flat out teleporter, so I can just hear him doing his thing. He's just going off into the ocean. And I go where? I can go out that way. Cool. So if I get up to the lighthouse again... Here we are. Having a look at the glories. Yeah, so he's just moving along now. It's just a happy little dude doing his thing. There he goes. So we were just there. Oh no, that's the boat we saw on the other side, and he's just doing his thing. Okay. So I need to get a chess piece or a key. And I've kind of explored everything I can, I think. That's a key. That's a key. Okay. Just do a final check around there. Nothing missed. Okay. More to it than I thought there was. He's just plodding along. Happy little dude. Of course, let's go. You good?
They managed to let him die in here. What made them forsake their civil ways?
Strange figurine, level 1. Taking that. I had to hide, I had to. I ran, I climbed the rocks and tried to hide. So when I fell into a pit full of dead bodies. Their flesh looked rotten but petrified, as if their souls sucked dry out of them. The horrors in their faces touched the very void of my soul. Expression of something horrific happened to them. That's when the rest of my crew caught me. They stripped me naked, they locked me down here. They accused me that I was the one that brought the bad luck onto them by placing those talismans for them and blocking the pathways. All I wanted was to keep them safe despite their uncivilized behavior. You know, these pathways aren't that hard to go past. I'm not gonna lie, I love this little dude. Oh, meteor. Ooh, is that a color out of space kind of deal? I love that he's just walking off. Hey, Color Out of Space is my absolute favourite Lovecraft story. That was it. trying to make sense of this in my own brain. Sorry to move it. You stand this side. This makes it easier for me. So if you can keep track of which piece is which. That's the rook. Bishop. I think that's the queen. King. Obviously pawns. Knight. He's just playing a little game by himself. I've seen some bad moves by white, honestly. I don't mean to presume that I know how to play chess. If it looks like it's just throwing. But he got checkmate. A risky play. A risky play. Oh, your thing. Doesn't seem to be ordinary statue. Every part of it is detailed. My guess is the artist behind this painting was startled by it. Oh no, it wasn't a thing. What you got to say about all this? Is that it? Key to get the chess piece? I need something to open the gates. Oh! He was holding a disc. Right. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. A lot more sense. Oh! Oh, you're just spinning around the island. Having a lovely little walk around. Hope that's not a timer. That was a key as well. Yeah, okay, so discs in slots.
As a young boy, I remember my father talking about this island. He described it in a way that would scare the listener. He spoke of black butterflies, corpse candles, and broken compasses.
There was a man aboard named Alan who went missing after we shipwrecked. One night, we found him walking alone across the beach. As we approached him, to our surprise, we saw that he had this fixed expression on his face, as if he had seen something horrifying. His hands and arms were paralyzed in a position like if he was protecting himself from something. We tried to ask him questions, but he didn't reply. Now he's sitting by the shore, singing songs to the rocks about reflections in the sea. I wonder what he saw.
Me too. I assume it's some kind of... Oh. I just saw the dead whale. Hey, buddy. Oh, maybe I should open up the other way. Ominous. Way to the boat. Obelisk boy. Hey, oh, you're a shark.
This island feels like it's maintained, untouched by time. The wind and the waves pause for a minute to rest. The calm before the storm.
Gotta really scour everything. Okay. Now that I know it's a bit more stuff to it.
I can barely describe what I have witnessed today. That old fool Alex suddenly went insane. He started stuffing his mouth with rocks. He kept doing so until his cheeks were completely torn. We had to tie him down. If you're reading this, send help. There's definitely something wrong with this guy.
Shoving your mouth full of rocks until your cheeks tear.
The small whale. I recognize this boat. It was made by an artist to represent our greatest catch. How did it end up here? This was meant to be completed by the end of December. It's still September.
You talking about a time skip, my man?
Despite his fear about the island, he would often come here fishing some very colorful fish. I remember finding myself quite disturbed as I watched him stuff his mouth with their raw meat.
It's happening. Every man for himself. They all started losing their minds, like what happened to Thanos.
Thanos.
He ate his own fingers and cut his eyelids.
What are you doing,
They're
Chief?
screaming something about being ready to receive the gift of the Watcher. I've lost track of time. I don't know what the date is anymore, nor the hour. The sun isn't moving. Why is the sun not moving? If you're reading this, then I hope you end up here too.
Seems like I have. Hello? Don't mind me. Is this, keep going along the shore. I'll follow this point inland. There it is. Yeah, it's definitely colour out space. This is what one of the gripes I have about Lovecraft games and stuff is that they always have, it's always Cthulhu, it's always fish people. Colour out of space is the weird, fucking just out there bonkers stuff. It was just a colour. Colour Out of Space is the story I recommend the most. Love it. There's also a movie with Nick Cage, which I absolutely love. I fucking love Nick Cage, and him being in like my favourite Lovecraft short story. That's a recommend. That's a definite watch from me. Oh man, so good. Even if it's just like that, just like a little Easter egg, little clue stuff. There's another game, Stygian, which I heard has a. Here it is. There is it. Good to know. Oh yeah, they do have the symbols up and down. Okay, so it's definitely like you can't choose which way you go. Why are you reminding me?
This place feels like it was always a part of me. As if it has taken a hold of me and won't let go. Another foot in the sand, but this time sink deeper beneath the shore.
Double check and make sure I get everything except there's definitely a few like there where it's just nothing. No problem with that. Makes things like slightly not so linear. You can chuck a bottle in there or something maybe. I move this bottle over to there.
Day 30.
30.
Elliot is trying to put together the broken parts on a boat we found. If he manages to build it, then we might have a chance of escaping this place. We have to try at least. There's only 3 of us left now in our crew. We can't afford to waste any more time here. As if time exists in this place. I think I'm starting to lose my mind. I can hear my breath after a screeching sound pierces my ears. If you are reading this, then don't look for us.
I do like the... I don't know. Every time it's like, if you're reading this. The best one was definitely... Fuck. Yeah, okay, you want me to pick that up. Best one was, if you're reading this, I hope you end up here. We do not dare to walk the shore when the night comes. Something in the dark seemed to follow us in great speed. We hid inside a small cave. We had to stay there for the rest of the night. We begin to fear that we are no longer safe on this island. We have to leave, but seems everything works against us. Its long tentacle legs seemed very strong, as boulder before it shattered into pieces with a single strike. My other half mind tells me I should stay behind and study them, but the other half tells me I should leave now. John, one of the crew members, found a camera. If we get it to work, we should try taking a few pictures. I don't know why yeah, okay. Another picture? Dog. We gonna find the dog?
Looking upon my daughter's toy gave me some sort of happiness. Yet I can't take my mind off the idea she's been taken by one of those creatures.
Another door.
It's not my fault. A person has already died here. Jay spoke about a shadow whispering between the rocks. We can't stay on this island anymore. We have to leave now.
I fell on my knees and begged him not to into that basement. It's not my fault. The basement we know is a lighthouse.
Solitude and peace is what a soul seeks after being free. Did they die in vain? It appears they were murdered. What a horrible way to find solitude.
Gnarly. Or did you get a picture? Oh, behind them. So they stood there to get a picture. The picture caught the picture caught them. And the monsters. Now they give me a jump. I couldn't jump before. There you go. Token. And a fish. Tentacle boy. Definitely not there, so here's the way forward. Ah, okay, we have to put our little thing in. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Where do I get one?
You see your brother back.
Hey.
I can help you. But you will have to do something for me first.
Yeah.
I'll do anything. Anything to see her face again.
I'll do that is... I wonder... Oh! Little boys! Hello there, little boy. Little babies. Little baby kid. Poof. Hey. Alright. Aren't you a cutie? Oh gosh. I feel bad about this one. Don't have to do... Oh no, people did that. People did that. That's fine. You keep doing what you're doing. Oh! I'm sorry. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Ow! Ow! I can only run so fast. Fish person, no. Did he get squished? Squished in the rocks? I think so. Fuck, man. Wild. Lovely little cricket man. A diver suit. What do I need a diver suit for? Oh, we know what we need a diver suit for. I'm coming. Fuck yeah, man.
Now, through the depths, you will find your destiny.
Awesome. I'm coming. You know this? This I haven't seen in a Lovecraft game. Actually going into the water. And just roaming about. I don't know if I can actually like go around pick stuff up. Okay. Hello? Hey, he's a little happy chap. This is like the complete wrong way to react to Lovecraftian horrors. Just like, oh yeah, just happy little dude. No thing, no problem. Am I just straightening these out? Or do I need to... That gave a clonk, so that one's done. Okay, so that's what we need to do. Yep, okay. Do I want to?
Shadow and I came to a curious sort of an agreement. My lack of empathy has phased out any trace of fear. How did my monotonous self come closer and closer to the fact that nothing surprises me anymore? Have I lost my humanity?
Not lost, but discovering its true potential. How far would you go, Andrew? How far would you go for her?
I would fall into the darkest pit to save her.
That's not the smart thing to say.
Be it.
Not to your big boy. Not to the big boy. Hey tentacles. I've missed you. That was a man. Sound am I hearing? Yeah, I'm not going into the Sarlacc pit, right? It can't be the way forward. No, I can't. I can't. I guess in we go. Oh, wait. Jump into the darkest pit. I did say that. Oh, oh, don't stay where. Oh, gosh. Which way? Right? I can't actually sprint. Yeah. Alright. Here we go again. Fuck, there it is. Almost ran right into it. This is the thing, I can't actually sprint. But it's not hitting me. I think I went the wrong way the other time. I gotta follow. Oh, you're a friend? That relic? I wonder who that is. he was just there. My boy, Cthulhu. I think I'm going on to like the next level or map, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Oh, weird. Now in what? Starry Void. Okay. Gonna end the episode there. I think we've gone into the next level, so we've done the show. Now we're in whatever the hell Starry Void this is. I do enjoy this. This has been good. It's not exactly horror as I thought it would be. Not quite a walking simulator as I thought it would be. There's little bits. There's not too much, but there's little bits to keep me interested as I go along. But we'll have to have a look in the next episode. Yeah, we'll have to finish that one off in next time. This has been The Shore. I have been Rose Bruder. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful night.